Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again. Hey, y'all, don't mind the noise once again. This daggone smoke detectors, bro. We've been trying to fix it. This thing keep acting crazy, but don't mind it. We've been trying to fix it. This thing is just ridiculous, but yeah, just wanted to holler at y'all for a few more minutes for real. You know what I'm saying? For this, for this Sunday talk at Universal Star, Just wanted to holler at y'all probably for about like a half an hour, 45 more minutes for real. But I definitely got to say though, man, like a lot of things have been taking place on the planet as far as King Rahe Free think as far as like, what we seeing going on the planet. Hey, Sarai Ash, Like we've been seeing, just a lot of change is happening right now on our planet. A lot of things are taking place on our planet. A lot of changes on the planet are happening, going on right now. There is a very deep spiritual war that is on our planet. There's a war, for our minds. There's a war for our souls. There is a war going on, that is happening right now and taking place. And we got to, hey, thank you, Seven House Jazzanova. Hey, AH. Hey, Wow Energy. You feel me? There is definitely a war going on. Like I said, yo, we've been trying to fix that dag with smoke detector. That thing been acting crazy. Don't pay attention to it. Don't mind it. We've been trying to fix it. The damn battery can't come out, but we going to fix it, but don't mind it. Hey, Chanel Lucas, you know what I mean? And, oh, thank you. Those are a lot of things what we've been seeing. I've been seeing a lot of changes in the planet. I've been like, hearing about like, just like a lot of things that are happening, taking place and what's going on. I definitely see like a lot of things, of course, as I said before, are definitely being revealed. They're definitely being revealed right now and they are really coming to light. There are reports that on 300,000 attacking YT citizens in Australia. I heard it was bats or something like that that was attacking people over there in Australia. Like it's a bat colony over there. A lot of bats over there dying. Yup, it's bats over there dying as well, and they are attacking people. They showed like a whole daggone like ground of like a whole bunch of bats out there. For I'm talking about big ass ones. And over there in Australia, they got this big ass bat over there. It's called a flying fox. It is literally a fox with wings, and the fucking bat is so big. The bat is like literally, about this wide as far as my hands, and it's about this big as far as like height. And the wings is about this long. I seen this back at the zoo. These fucking bats are huge. And a lot of those bats up there, they are dying and they are out there, they're attacking people over there in Australia because, of course, you heard about the fires over there, what's happening in Australia for real, you feel me? And it seem like there are like diseases that are popping up again, like crazy. You know what I'm saying? We got this daggone coronavirus and all that, that's happening right now. And I heard there's another daggone disease that is actually happening somewhere down in like Brazil. There are populations on the planet that are dying right now. As I said, the planet is getting hotter and hotter and hotter right now. As you can see, the weather change is happening. It's like it's crazy. It's like 1 minute it's like 15 degrees, the next minute is 35, the next minute is 50, the next minute is 60, then the next thing it's like 20, then it's 30. Like the weather change and the weather patterns are really like crazy right now. Hey, what's up, D Night? Hey, LaShonda W. And those are things, that are being revealed. Hey, what's up, Emil? Hey, yup, exactly right. These man-made viruses are created for depopulation control. That's right. Hey, Nichelle Hazelwood. Hey, Dirk Linton. That right, exactly. Yeah, D9, the weather here is crazy and be more right. Exactly. Yep, the heart machine. A lot of those things are man-made. The storms are man. A lot of the storms are man-made and stuff like that. It's like a lot of these things are happening. These things are taking place that are man-made for us. The storms, and then of course you got the viruses. It seems like there are just a lot of things taking place that are just happening right now. That is really affecting, human life at a rapid rate and stuff like that. It's really affecting us on the planet. It's really affecting our well-beings, and we are dealing with, very demonic forces. Very evil forces that are out there, man. That are just, I'm doing these things, doing these things to the planet, man, and it's just fucking up a lot of things of what's happening on our planet, and it's really affecting, human life on our planet. They're chopping down so many trees on our planet. They're knocking down a lot of the forests. Then, there's also a lot of floods. They are flooding over there in Europe right now, flooding right there, and they're flooding that's going on over there in Italy. I believe they said there's a storm coming off the North Atlantic that is going to affect Great Britain right now as we speak. Damn, email. You said you read polar bears having fewer cubs because of climate change. Yeah, I heard about that as well. And I tell people, man, the sea level and the waters are rising. I keep telling people this, and they're saying about the ice melting a lot like that, which means that the ice is going to be turning into water, and the waters are going to be rising up. That's the reason why they showed us on the movie the day after tomorrow. The more and more that we're going to be seeing this, which means we're going to be seeing more storms, more cyclones, and more tsunamis, and more hurricanes. We are seeing all types of patterns of these storms that are happening like crazy right now. The sea levels around it. The Mississippi River is flooding. Wow, see that right there? They said the sea level is rising. A matter of fact, Florida is going underwater right about now. Yep, water. You know what I mean? Like Florida is being flooded right now. I'm talking about Florida right now is being flooded, and it's being flooded down in like Louisiana and also in Texas and the Mississippi River. So we really got to watch the weather. We really got to watch the weather patterns in 2020. They're going to be crazy. We are going to be seeing all kinds of storms. And also as well, what else? Like I said, Antarctica, Greenland, they lost 440 billion tons of ice. This summer alone, 440 billion tons of ice. That is a lot of ice being lost. That is, they said it was 50 degrees in Antarctica. 53 degrees down there, that is very hot compared to the normal temperature or what they used to be dealing with. You feel me? That's crazy. Yeah, exactly right. You feel me? We are seeing crazy weather patterns. And you better believe, man, again, I'm saying you gotta believe they are messing with the weather. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, man. This is exactly what is going on. This is exactly what we are seeing. Hold up, Mr. X. They said it was 75 degrees in Antarctica right now. Yo, that's how crazy the weather has been. Right, that's what I'm saying to myself. The United does sound like a planetary shift of sorts. That's exactly what I'm kind of like feeling. Oh, okay. Oh, days ago they said it was 75 degrees in down in Antarctica. If it's 75 degrees, man, you best believe that's really, really hot. And also, people been telling me there are two suns in the sky, and there's actually going to be three suns. Some people telling me that they've been saying two or three suns. Yup, the magnetic poles are shifting. Thank you, Quincy Miller. The magnetic poles are shifting. They said the North Pole is shifting to the South Pole right now. They said the North Pole is shifting right now. Yup, our summers are going to be hell, King Kraken. You're right. Our summers are going to be hot as hell. This past summer, it was hot as shit on the East Coast. None of y'all can tell me that, man. Yup, exactly, Sarai Ash. Yup, Nibiru. Yup. I've been hearing a lot about that lately. Nibiru, the second sun that I heard is going to be three suns. Yeah. Hurricane Ality is moving as well. That's why we're experiencing the high winds of the northeast. They said in India, the sidewalks are melting in India. Wow. Are y'all hearing this? Hey, Brandon Ford said, yeah, man, we talking about the weather patterns of what's going on. A lot of things. Yup, it was hot as hell last summer. One of the night in Baltimore. Yup, it was hot as hell. Thank you, Monique Hill. Nibiru was here and more. Yup, it's a lot going on our planet. There are things that are taking place. Yup, I believe this summer is going to be worse. It's going to be hot as shit. I believe like 105, 110, 115. It is going to be a summer. Because I'm talking about last summer was hot. And I remember when the summers was hot as hell, especially like 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. Those summers were hot. Yup, there was a heat wave in Europe last year as well too. It was a heat wave. That's what I'm saying. That Italy right above now is flooded. Germany is right now being flooded. Germany right now and Italy is being flooded, and they also saying it's flooding right now. And they said like a storm is coming up towards like near Great Britain, and they saying that Great Britain is going to be flooded. They saying Great Britain is going to be flooded. Now, what is that telling you? What does that tell you right now? Great Britain is going to be flooded right along with Italy and Germany. Exactly right. Matter of fact, I made an article, Brandon 14, how they said like the gamma rays. I believe they said like the sun's gamma rays, you know what I mean, are coming off of the sun. They said the gamma rays are heating up. I gotta find that article somewhere. I know I got that. Hold on, let me go check. Yeah, I'm about to go back into the stuff. Yep. Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna read that. Yep, I'm gonna read that. Since we talking about the weather. Oh yeah, I'm about to go back. I'm about to start going back into this weather stuff. Because we've been trying to tell people we gotta watch the weather. But I'm gonna try to find the one, you know what I mean, dealing with the gamma rays and stuff like that. I hope I didn't delete that. Hope I didn't get rid of that article. I highly doubt it, but just bear with me for a minute. They are actually I'm gonna hold on to that. Yeah, but I actually want to talk about the one dealing with the gamma rays and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just bear with me, y'all. Just bear with me. I'm trying to find the one dealing with the gamma rays. I got damn so many damn articles I've written over these past months and stuff like that. So many articles, man. Like it's just it's another one. Yeah, man, it's crazy how many articles I've written. Hey, Sean from the shop, y'all just bear with me. I'm coming with some stuff. Matter of fact, I'll probably just go ahead and just read a couple of these since we talking about the magnetic pole shift. Thank you for that. Matter of fact, yep, I'm going to talk about the Earth's magnetic pole is shifting rapidly, right? They said reports that the magnetic pole shift has started moving swiftly at 50 kilometers per year. It may soon be over Siberia. It has been long unclear whether the northern lights will move to. They said now a new study published in Geophysical Research Letters has come with an answer. They say our planetary magnetic field has many advantages. For over 2,000 years, travelers have been able to use it to navigate across the globe. Some animals even seem to be able to find their ways thanks to the magnetic field. But more importantly than that, our geomagnetic field helps protect all life on Earth. Since Earth's magnetic field is created by moving motion from its core, its poles aren't stationary and they wander independently of one another. They said, in fact, since its first formal discovery in 1831, the North Magnetic Pole has traveled over 2,000 kilometers from the Boothia Peninsula in the far north of Canada, to high to the Arctic Sea. This wandering has generally have been quite slow, around 9 kilometers a year, allowing scientists to easily keep track of its position. But since the turn of the century, the speed has increased to 50 kilometers per year. The South Magnetic Pole is also moving though at a much slower rate at 10 to 15 kilometers per year. This rapid wandering of the magnetic pole has caused some problems for scientists and navigators alike. Computer models where the North Magnetic Pole might be in the future have become seriously outdated, making accurate compass-based navigation difficult. Although GPS does work, it can sometimes be unreliable in the polar regions. In fact, the people is moving so quickly that scientists responsible for mapping the Earth's magnetic field were recently forced to update their model. You know what I mean? Much more earlier than expected. So that's what they're talking about, dealing with the Earth's magnetic field. You know what I mean? How the Earth's magnetic field and how the North Pole is shifting rapidly and stuff like that. Yup, that's exactly what we're seeing. Yup, the weather. You know what I mean? The weather. You know what I mean? The weather patterns, the weather changes. All of the, you know what I mean? All of these things are happening right now, and all these things are taking place. I'm trying to find. Matter of fact, that's another one. I'm trying to find the one about the gamma rays. I'm really trying to find those ones about the gamma rays for real. Because I remember when I wrote an article about that, it seemed like it's always hard to find something when you're looking for it. Who knows, it might just pop up. Yeah, I know, it's just so many articles I've written. It's the amount of work I've been putting in. Yeah, man, they've been talking about, hey, Lady Linus, they've been talking about, you know what I mean, monsoons and stuff like that. That's been taking place. You know what I mean? The Alaska's sea ice is totally you know what I mean, it's totally melted and stuff like that. Hey, LaShawn. Yup, that is how hot our planet is getting right now. Our planet is heating. Our planet is heating up. You know what I mean? Those are the changes, and these are the days where, you know what I mean, a prophecy we've been talking about. You know, many things are happening right now, but many things are going on our planet. You know what I mean, that are taking place, and if people do not see the change, and if they don't see it, then you know we don't know what to tell them. You know. Yup, yeah, D9. That's what I was saying as well, man. The planet has to be cleansed. The planet right now is cleansing itself, and we're seeing how these people in these high places, how they want to be, you know, having all of these daggone diseases. But you know what I mean? It's like, you know, planet Earth is fighting back. You know, the universe right now is fighting back, and the planet, you know what I mean? And you know, the planet is saying like it's time to cleanse you off this planet because, you know, you have been raping my planet, you've been robbing my planet, you've been destroying the planet, you've been destroying the animals, and you have been destroying my people. So now it's time to like get you off of here, you know? I give you rule and dominion over my planet, and this is exactly what you're going to be doing. You know, the planet, you know what I mean? Like this planet is a living organism, and you know, this planet is like fed up of how it's being treated. You know, this planet is having wildfires all over the planet, which I believe is being started by certain people. You know, it's fires happening all over Africa and stuff like that. You know, all over there in Angola in Central Africa, there are fires. They are happening. You know what I mean? Those things are taking place. You know, fires even in Germany, fires all in Australia. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of things taking place in this time. It's a lot of things that are happening right now that are taking place. Yup, there was a locust storm over there in East Africa. Yup, it was a locust storm. I'm talking about it was storms of locusts that stormed over there in East Africa, and those people were like literally, that's right, Mickey Bricks, yup, you know what I mean? And they were literally, you know what I mean, overwhelmed by a storm of locusts over there in East Africa. And that's something right there, you know what I mean, we really got to cover. Right, exactly right. The same way your body fights off infection. And that's exactly what's happening. Right, yeah, D9. I was saying the exact same thing. It looked like a plague over there. I was like, yo, wow, that's crazy. You know, so if we don't see these things, you know, happening and taking place, man, and we don't see that we are in these end times, you know, of this world, then I don't know what to tell people. Oh, shit, I think I start to find something. Oh, think I've been looking for those two. Snap. I think I might be getting close. Yeah, exactly. Sean from the shot said these monsters have put this in effect. Yep. Yeah, Lady Linus, I was saying the exact same thing. This spring and summer is going to be record breaking. I can see like I can see like this spring it's going to be like in the 90s. In the summertime it's going to be like in the hundreds. I'm talking like 115, 110, 105. It's going to be a oh, here we go. I found it. Since we talking about the gamma rays, check this out, right? They said one of the fastest stars in the galaxy is spitting out gamma rays. Check this out, right? Check this out. One of the fastest stars in the galaxy is spitting out gamma rays. Check this out. They said a neutron star that spits at an unimaginable rate of 707 times per second also shoots out powerful pulses of gamma rays into the universe. They said the star is at least 4,400 light years from Earth. They said though its exact distance is a mystery, the celestial body is what's known is what is what known as a pulsar, a dense, rapidly spinning neutron star left behind by the collapse of a giant star. They said pulsars have strong magnetic fields, and and also as they rotate, they spit out beams of radiation along with their two magnetic poles. Do y'all hear this? Radiation, and also dealing with the sun. Do y'all hear what I just read? Do I need to read this again? Since we talking about how the planet is getting hot and how this dealing with radiation is not really bad for us, should I read this again? Should I read this again? Okay. They said a neutron star at an unimaginable rate of 707 times per second also shoots out powerful pulses of gamma rays into the universe. They said the star is at 4,400 light years from Earth. Though its exact distance is a mystery, the celestial body is what known as a pulsar, a dense, rapidly spinning neutron star left behind by the collapse of a giant star. They said pulsars have strong magnetic fields, and as they rotate, they spit out beams of radiation along with their two magnetic poles. Much like a lighthouse beam, these streams can be seen by Earthlings only when pointing right as the Earth pulsar appears to blink. Haven't y'all been seeing stars in the sky nighttime that be like red, bluish, greenish color and be blinking? Haven't y'all been seeing that? I've been seeing stars. I've been seeing like a star in the sky. It's like blinking and it's twinkling. It's red, bluish, greenish color. Haven't Doesn't that sound familiar? They said yup. They said can be seen by Earthlings only by pointing right at Earth. So pulsars appear to blink. The newly discovered pulsar has the distinctly non-charismatic moniker PSR J0952/067. The star was originally detected in 2017 by the Fermi Gamma Ray Space Telescope, according to the Max Planck Institute of Gravitational Physics. But no gamma rays bursts were initially detected. However, the radio telescope array, low frequency array detected pulsating radio signals from the star, which allows scientists to work out a few preliminary details of this J0952/067 is part binary star pair orbiting a common mass in 6.7 hours per orbit with a buddy star of 50th. They said I'm a star. They said they're 50th the mass of the sun. They said the pulsar's rotation is 707 times per second. Makes it the second fastest neutron star discovered. Do y'all hear what I just read? One of the fastest spinning stars is spitting out gamma rays. And this is dealing with the stars. This is dealing with our planet, our galaxy, dealing with the stars. I wrote this months ago and put it out there. And I had to reread it. So don't we not see what's happening? Haven't we been talking about Nibiru? Haven't we been talking about, the planet and the sky and the stars? And Monique Hill, didn't you tell us earlier to watch the skies? Don't just look at the skies, during the day, look at the skies at night. Look at them stars at nighttime. You also gotta pay attention to them skies at nighttime. Especially when the sky get like real dark, bluish color at night when you can really see the stars in the sky, you got to pay attention. Hold on, let me see. Matter of fact, let me read something else. Don't mind that smoke detector. That damn thing is broke. We've been trying to fix it. All right, check this out, right? Since somebody said chariots, now check this out. They said UFOs are flying out supermassive black holes and reshaping galaxies. Listen to this article right here. It said hot ionized gas is streaming out of the accretion dish of a supermassive black hole and also slamming into its surroundings at a significant fraction of the speed of light. And they said, in this kind of ultra fast outflow UFO might explain the nearly empty darkness that surrounds the center of many galaxies. Astronomers now say. They said these astronomers based their arguments published in the July issue of the Journal of Astronomy and Astrophysics, a new observation of galaxy. It said PG 114, also slash 1445 from the European Space Agency's X-rays multi-mirror mission, which is called XMM slash Newton telescope. I know, y'all, we've been working on it. Don't worry about that damn battery. They said for the first time, the researchers were able to snap an image of UFOs pushing out material around the heat of a galaxy. Their observations showed that energy was being transferred from the UFO, to other winds near the black hole, pushing that wind to incredible speeds. They said this is important, the researchers wrote, because, it could explain a long-standing mystery about supermassive black holes. They said the bigger the supermassive black hole, the faster the inner stars in its galaxy move. They said galaxy alone can explain this relationship, but they said within the larger black holes, spew more intensive out. They said black holes spew more intense outflows that shove out gas at higher speeds. They could also be sweeping away nearby stars and accelerating them to higher speeds. Do y'all hear about this? About what I'm reading about the stars and the gamma rays and UFOs and black holes and galaxies? Thank you, Lady Linus. Black holes are portals. And didn't you say the chariots? My sister. Potato Ace, Ace said, we know we working on it. I told y'all before, don't worry about that damn detector. We've been working on that damn, can't fix it right now. But all y'all hearing what I'm talking about? Dealing with the galaxy, the gamma rays, and the UFOs and black holes, and also dealing with portals and stuff like that. And now also I got an article talking about the Milky Way black hole appears to get hungrier. So do we not see do we not see the many things that are happening on this planet? That and those things that are taking place, the prophecy that is unfolding and that is fulfilling itself right in front of our very eyes in 2020. That's why they say 2020 vision, which means we're going to see everything clearly. Everything of what we've been talking about, what has been prophesied, it is all manifesting right in front of us. We cannot run from it. We cannot hide from it. It is going to unfold. It's not to frighten you. It's only here to enlighten you. And also, I'm learning this world even from my audience. Yep. Thank you, Tamika Haynes. Everything is unfolding in front of your very eyes, right in front of our own very eyes. They already been putting these things into movies, and I tell people for years that movies are not entertainment. They are telling you something. They've been subliminally, been like, I'm dropping this stuff for years, but, we've been so caught up in that damn religion and ideology and dogma that we, It's like we don't think these things are real. We think these things are far fetched, but at the same time, we not. You're right. Yup. We deal with radiation, everyday 5G cell phones, microwave televisions, and somebody told me now. I believe this one girl is actually dealing with 5G right about now. I believe she was with some cell phone company with dealing with 5G. Yep, and we talking about gamma rays of the sun. You know what I mean? Also talking about one of the fastest stars in the galaxy is spitting out gamma rays. And then also UFOs are flying on supermassive black holes and reshaping galaxies. And also they talk about the Milky Way black hole appears to getting hungrier.
Oh, don't forget to mention don't forget to mention that the star constellation Betelgeuse is about to turn to a nova.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, yeah. The star system Betelgeuse is about to turn into a nova.
Mm.
That's going to bring other transformations as well.
Yep. Mike Buzz said our time is coming. Hey, what's up, Rashid Holmes? Yeah, yo. Damn. Damn, free thinker. You said now they working towards some 6G? Damn. Somebody else said George Clinton was talking about higher frequency and vibration. Yup.
George Clinton.
Yup. Some Quentin Miller said that. And also Sean from the Shah said that. Sean from the Shah, elder sister said George Clinton said in 76 we have to reclaim the pyramids. He said, what you think he talking about? Yup. And also Earth, Wind, and Fire was some talking about the pyramids and stuff like that. And they were showing UFOs on the album covers. Somebody else, I see a lot of spaceships in my dreams. Tebow Love 49. Damn.
Another thing that's taking place. Let me get this now. Another thing that's taking place is
Ghost gene found in West Africans. Speak on that, Lady Linus. They stole the power of Egypt, already in the power or obelisk of every state and country owned by the U.S. has an obelisk in every major city. 5G going up everywhere. Yup.
Yeah.
Lady Linus said the gene is non-human. Ooh.
Let me see that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been going talking about the weather, the planet. We've been talking about the Milky Way,
So
talking about the stars, the galaxies, UFOs. We've been
wow.
talking about a lot of stuff
So
here.
so pretty much what Lady Lana is saying that Africans have the ghost gene. So we are descendants of Africans, pretty much. Dr. York spoke on it. He said that we are Africans as well. Peace, everybody. We are descendants of Africans as well. And I even brought a book on here to show that we come from a lot of us come from the Nigerian bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Our ancestors that were enslaved came from out of Nigeria, and that makes us a part of the African family, which is the diaspora. There are also spoke on an empress by the name of what's her name?
Queen Sheba.
Queen Sheba the Third. Y'all want to look her up again? Queen Sheba the Third. She's alive, and she has the oldest matriarchal bloodline on the planet. I'm gonna say it again. Look up Empress Sheba the Third. She's alive, and she is actually trying to get the diaspora to come back home and unite with the brothers and sisters as well. She has the oldest bloodline on the planet that's dealing with the matriarch, surpasses that so-called Queen of England. She is the original. She was exiled in the Caribbean, and she came back to Africa. This has actually happened a couple years back, and she's been fighting for us to come back and unite with everybody else because she said this country is a part of Africa as well. So this is what's going on. All those brothers and sisters that saying that they're indigenous, yes, you are, but you're also African. I want you to know that. Look up Empress Sheba the Third. She is letting everybody know what's going on. Okay, so you want to look up her, and also you want to look up what's really going on within your DNA, because a lot of you are going through a lot of changes within your DNA spiritually. Some of you are seeing uh, beings that's not that you can't see with the naked eye. Some of you are also hearing people calling your name. I've been saying this frequently every time I've been on here, just about damn near. So you want to look up that. Oh, you talking about the vampires in New York? Because Monique here, we talking about the vampires in New York, right? I just know that they're called the Order of Lazarus. I think that's what they called in New York. I think it's called the Order of Lazarus. They're in New York City, and these are vampires. There's an order of vampires in New York City. I think that's what it's called, Order of Lazarus. They're in New York. Um, from what I found out, they have a vampire up there that's 1,000 years old. From what I've been hearing, that's speculation, but I don't go by speculation. But this is what I heard several years ago. Order of Lazarus. I'll be back.
Oh yeah, and yo, check this out, right, y'all. And since somebody was up there talking about CERN, check this out. I want to read an article about how CERN now is simulating Jupiter, right? CERN is simulating Jupiter. They said this test facility at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, was used to simulate high radiation environments surrounding Jupiter to prepare for ESA's JUICE mission to the largest planet in our solar system. Do y'all hear what I just read? CERN is simulating Jupiter. You notice they talking about high radiation now, right? Haven't y'all been noticing that since they talking about how the planet is getting hotter right about now? Do y'all want me to read this over again? Yo, this is deep stuff. Thank you, Free Thinker. For people that like to support the channel, Free Thinker has the links up. They said this test facility at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, was used to simulate the high radiation environment surrounding Jupiter to prepare for ESA's JUICE mission to the largest planet in our solar system. All candidate hardware to be flown in space first needs to be tested against radiation. They said space is riddled with charged particles from the sun and further out in the cosmos. In agreement with CERN gets access to the most intense beam radiation beams available, short of travel into orbit. Initial testing of candidates components for ESA's Jupiter. They also said Jupiter Moon's Explorer just took place last year using CERN's VESPER, which is called Very Energetic Electron Facility for Space Planetary Exploration Missions in Harsh Radioactive Environments Facility. Vesper's high energy electron beam in some simulated conditions with Jupiter's massive magnetic field, which has 1,000,000 times greater volume than the Earth's own magnetosphere, trapping highly energetic charged particles within it to form intense radiation belts. They said due to launch in 2002, JUICE needs to endure this harsh radiation environment in order to explore, Callisto, Europe, and also Ganymede, moons of Jupiter, theorized to have liquid water oceans beneath their icy surfaces. Do y'all hear what I just read?
I didn't hear you. You're going to have to repeat that.
Should I repeat what I just said? Should I read that again? That's some heavy stuff. All right, I'm going to read it again. All right, check this out, right? They said an agreement with CERN gives access to the most intense beam radiation beams available short of travel into orbit. They said initial testing of candidate components for ESA's Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer JUICE. They said took place last year using CERN's VESPER, which is called Very Energetic Electron Facility for Space Planetary Exploration Missions. They said in harsh radioactive environments facility. They said Vespa's high energy electron beam line simulated conditions with Jupiter's massive magnetic field, which has 1,000,000 times greater volume than Earth's own magnetosphere, trapping highly energetic charged particles within its form intense radiation belts. Due to launch in 2022, they said JUICE needs to endure this harsh radiation environment in order to explore Callisto, Europa, and Ganymede moons of Jupiter theorized to hide liquid water oceans beneath the icy surfaces. Do y'all hear what I just read? They say Callisto, Europa, and Ganymede, moons of Jupiter theorized to hide liquid water oceans beneath the icy surfaces.
Wow. I stand corrected. I found the vampire place. It's actually called the Court of Lazarus, not the Order of Lazarus. The Court of Lazarus is located in New York. So I stand correct. I wanted to make sure because I had to type it up, make sure I was right. But what he said is actually true. So you're dealing with CERN. CERN is also dealing with opening up portals. So CERN is opening up portals that they don't need to be opening up. That's what he's pretty much saying. The Court of Lazarus is the name of the vampiric order in New York. It's a court of vampires. It's pretty much it deals. It's like a church. It says this is what it says. The Order of the Black. This is coming from their website. The Court of Lazarus proudly supports the Pax Vampire in upholding the Black Trinity. They have a Black Trinity too, so I'm letting y'all know that. Ain't that something? Let me see. And it says the order is governed by 3 covenants called the Black Trinity. Now, it's called the Court of Lazarus. Is a metropolitan vampire society. So I'm letting y'all know that this stuff is real out here. Everything they put in movies is not a joke. Even down to what they call the movie Twilight. That's actually real because it's people that actually are going through what they call it. When they're going through the Ligurian, I think it's called the Ligurian or something like that, or becoming a lichen. That's dealing with the werewolf. You got people that actually does all of this as well. They're not telling you this stuff, but it's actually going on. Like there's mermaids in the waters as well. They're not telling you there's a waters going on underwater that they've been going on for a long time, where you have mermaids going against people that's government officials. They're not going over that. They're not telling you this stuff. Matter of fact, there's a video on YouTube called Mermaids. This was recorded years ago where it was a research team called NOAA. It was a research team called NOAA that found out that mermaids were real. And they said that they use sonic communication. I think it's called sonic communication or some sort of communication, that the same communication that the dolphins use. And that's how they communicate, okay? And they said that our government confiscated their information, and what they're doing, they use those same ways of communication to fight against them too underwater. So there's a lot of stuff going on that they're not really talking about. That's really pretty much undercover. Another thing is that there's a lot of things going on in the spirit realm that they're not talking about as well. Everything is lining up like it's supposed to. A lot of you star children are waking up and realizing that this whole thing is a joke. You see what I'm saying? Oh, the movie you talking about, Sean, is what's the name of that movie? Oh my gosh. I forgot the name of that movie. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Let me see. Okay, back Underworld. It's called Underworld. That's the movie you're talking about. The
Rise
Underworld.
of the Lycans.
The movie Underworld. I had to look up the actress that played in Underworld. Yeah, shapeshifting been going on for years. Matter of fact, eons. Eons. It's not even years. It's been going on for eons. We always had shapeshifters. Matter of fact, many of you are shapeshifting too because we shapeshift also. A lot of us. It's just about mastering it. You know, so it's deeper than the naked eye. So we gotta really go back into going into this frequency of knowing how to do all of that. But I want to share that. It's called the Court of Lazarus. It's a society of vampires. They're located in New York, but I think they're about to start being all over. I think they only go to New York for their meetings. Need I say it's a lot of things going on that they're not talking to everybody about. Okay, I found out the Code of Lazarus at least several years ago from an ex of mine. She put me on point with it, and I never forgot about it. Um, there's other things that's also happening. You have you have executive orders that they be using as well, far as keeping things under wraps. Like you had people that was putting it all out there. A lot of Moors actually be talking about that, about the executive orders. Um, and also keep your eyes open on a lot of closings of WalMarts as well. You gotta keep your eyes open on these closing of WalMarts coming real soon. Another thing is that they are really trying to the 5G. They know that's what's going on. Devo. Uh, let me see. What else we got? Man, there's so many things I want to say I can't even say on here right now. But the WalMarts are the FEMA camps. But the thing is, that it's a lot of things that's going to start unfolding. Yeah, because see, what happened is when the Moors lost their power in 1492, they went into slavery. A lot of people don't know that. They were also put in. They were put amongst the so-called indigenous people too. This is all documented, man. I'm not making this stuff up because these same people that were Moors, that were African, were brought over here, and also you already had Africans or indigenous people over here. That's why they were able to intermingle with them because they couldn't really tell the difference between the two. Um, that's how you got your Seminole Indians. All this other stuff it's been an ongoing war throughout time. If you ever saw the movie Transformers, the Return of the Fall, it's the Revenge of the Fallen. In that movie, it talks about that too, the Revenge of the Fallen. It talks about all of that. We've been fighting these daggone shape-shifting people for a long time. And Brother Miles and yours truly, we came across a brother from Nigeria that literally told us that his brothers and people and sisters over there in Africa that the government is scared to even go towards because they can shapeshift. They have magical powers. Real talk, this is not a lie. They have magical powers. They can shapeshift and turn into things. They don't tell you about this stuff. So when you talk about the ghost gene, Lady Lioness, you're on point. That's what I want to confirm on that. Um, what's the other? It was a shaman. I don't know if he's still alive. Credo Mutwa, who was a Zulu shaman. He also spoke on the chick. They call them the Cheta or Yuri or something like that of that nature. That's the shape shifting people that call themselves reptilians today. He spoke on that. He said that we've been going to war with them for a long time, eons. He said that they came over on here by ship or something like that. He said that when they came out the cave, when they I guess they crashed or whatever, when they came out the cave, they came out as, reptiles. He said that they looked at the people, then they went back in the cave and came back as humans. This is what he said. Kratos Mutual. You can look him up on David Icke. David Icke did an interview with him years and years ago. Now, the thing about it, Kratos, I don't know if he's still alive. I don't know if he's still alive. Yeah, they want to depopulate the population, but it's not going to happen like they want it. And that's not going to happen like how they want it. They trying, but it's going to backfire on them. It's already backfire on them because now, like he said, Britain is going underwater. A lot of places in Europe is going underwater. And back to the matter at hand, I digress on whatever everything else, but back to the matter at hand. Kratos said that these people were tall, bro. They were able to shapeshift, came out, and then he said that the show that they were different was showed that they were different. Um, Let me see. Somebody said something. I don't know if he's still alive though. The thing that's different, he said when they shapeshift, they came back out, and the people looked at them, but it was something that was still different, and that they still showed their reproducing organs that were different than humans, put it like that. So they knew what was going on. He said that over in ancient times we were able to use telekinesis to make sacrifices on animals and communicate with each other like that through not telekinesis, through telepathy. I'm sorry, through telepathy. Telepathy is what we used to use when we used to communicate with each other. When they came on the scene, they had to start speaking. That was something relatively new to us. Okay, we were always to communicate with telepathy. We didn't speak with our mouths. You see what I'm saying? This is well-known facts that was passed on from this shaman to David Icke's interview. And he said that when we needed to sacrifice an animal for rituals, the animal we'll just call it through telepathy, and the animal will come and it will kneel down for the sacrifice. That's what happened. This is some real stuff that we used to practice that's about to start happening again. This is why the gamma rays are happening. This is why Brother Mouse is telling you about CERN, everything. All the stuff is about to happen. That is why we have to go to certain routines to wake ourselves up, because our pineal gland are decalcified while theirs are calcified. Is a long a lot of list of information out there. Remedy H is somebody you can listen to some Dr. York information, Bobby Hemmett, listen to Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, Dr. Suzar, get her books. You want to really educate yourselves on everything. Yeah, we have those abilities still. We gotta go through these rituals, like certain rituals, to get ourselves back on point again. That's why when you do rituals or routines or daily regimens on your spiritual awakenings, what it does is open up that third eye and also give you your gifts back. Some of you, yeah, RF is it? What's his name? RFG.
Chosen one.
Yeah, RFG's fine. I mean, I don't really listen to him. He's okay. He's okay. I'm not knocking nobody. Let me see who else you can listen to. Panic is great. An elder. I don't know if she's still alive. Dr. Myra. Doctor. What's her name? Sister
Myra Moss.
Yeah, Myra Moss. She's a good one too. She has old videos as well. I'm trying to get Dr. Delbert Blair. You know, listen to all of these elders. That's some of them are not no longer here. Some of them are been taken away. You know what I'm saying? So somebody say, what's your thoughts? You know, they say, what's your thoughts?
As far as.
So I just wanted to share that, and I'm gonna go ahead and go. Court of Lazarus.
Court of Lazarus. Hey, 305 Capricorn. Hey, sis.
Court of Lazarus is the vampiric order that's in New York. So, peace. Monique Hill, I told you I got the info. I had to go ahead and look it up for you. All right, fam.
Let me see. And what was the question, Universal Star? My fault if I missed your question. Yeah, because I don't want to miss the question. Oh yeah, Remedy Ancient, that's a good brother. Yeah, I check him out. Yeah, I actually checked him out a couple times and stuff like that. Yup. Oh yeah, definitely that though, man. Oh yeah, definitely that though, man. Yup, that's exactly what, we're seeing. You know what I mean? What is taking place? What else? Yeah, man. Like as far as like what I'm telling you about, like the gamma rays. You know what I mean? That's happening on our planet. You know what I mean? These things are like taking place at a rapid rate, and it's going on so fast, to the point where we're going to have to like really be mentally and spiritually ready for what's happening, because it's going to be happening at a rapid rate and at a level where a lot of us might not be able to take it. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be a lot of people who won't be able to take, you know what I mean, what we're saying and what's happening. It's going to drive some people crazy. They talking about like radiation and stuff like that. Yeah, all that stuff. Supermassive black holes. The fastest spinning star spinning out gamma rays and stuff like that. It's many things that's taking place on our planet. Many things are happening. It's so much. You know what I mean? It's so much. I can't even tell y'all right now. With certain things, you know what I mean? Like it's certain things I can like bring, but like from what I've been like researching more, digging, you know what I mean, like digging down and like deep into it, it's what I mean, it's a lot of stuff. But hey, Marie reading, you know what I mean, and a lot of stuff, you know what I mean, and a lot of these things, they are being clarified and they are being, brought into fruition. Mark said that gamma rays, the purifying spirit coming to you. Wow, that's deep. But that's exactly what they saying. One of the fastest stars spinning, in our galaxy is spinning out gamma rays. It really feels like we are going through this cleansing. It's like a cleansing and a transformation that we are going through. All Devo the ambivert, man. I've been feeling good, man. I've been feeling real good today, man. I just been, just finishing off the first single. Just finished off the first verse of the single and just getting ready to like do the video this coming week, stuff like that. Get the single out, getting it ready for this week. That's the main thing I've been doing, Devo, just getting ready for the single. Right, yup. You said we are the superhumans. Oh snap! I gotta get my charger. Yeah, gotta get my charger. Put the phone on the charger. It's my phone. My phone is down at 15%. I know I probably want to go just probably like a little longer. And also to donate to the channel and stuff like that to support the channel. If you would like, Free Thinker has the links up to the Cash App and the PayPal, and also, to the email address and the Instagram. Free Thinker has the links up to support the channel with the PayPal, the Cash App. However, you choose to do any amount, is always appreciated. Because we are diving deep, like I'm on this information. It's a lot of things, man. Like, it's going to be galactic things. It's going to be things on the intergalactic level that's going to be taking place. It's going to be a lot of things happen as far as our bodies and stuff like that. We're going to be going through like a transformation, and that's exactly what I feel. Spiritually, man, we are going through a major and a very high spiritual transformation, man. We are coming out of this old world and we finally being like, replenished of this old world. This world has to, this world has to be reset. This world has to come to an end. This world, has run its course. And it's not necessarily the planet itself, it's not saying the planet going to explode, but this planet must go through a change. We are in, the planets align up. We are, like it's just so many things that's happening on this planet. This planet has to go through a change, and they also been talking about like the global currency reset. How many things right about now on this planet, man. It's this planet has got to hit the reset button. This planet needs to go through a major change. This old paradigm has come, has come to its closure. This old world, this old way of thinking now has come to a closure. It has come to a closure and it's now has ran its course. We are out with, we are out with the old, we are in with the new. And we are seeing that they're trying to push, this is their last stance. In everything that is dealing with wickedness and dealing with evil and dealing with everything that go against the grain of the Most High, the ancestors who are here to restore the order, they are pushing everything in their will. And this is also dealing with, actually wanted to deal with the global currency reset, right? They said the global currency reset last happened when nations gathered together to agree upon a global currency system, was in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. While World War II was going on, leaders from nations around the world decided on a global currency system. This led to the formation of global organizations like the International Monetary Fund, which is the IMF, and GATT, which later became the World Trade Organization. The World Trade Organization, the world's allied nations agreed on a fixed currency rate, which was, which was also, sort of based on a global gold standard. So we are also looking at old systems, you know what I mean? Like old systems, like the old banking system that is going down right about now, that is happening right amongst our eyes. And I believe also the Federal Reserve is in trouble. Like one of these guys have also said that the Federal Reserve is going to be crashing. He said the Federal Reserve is going to crash. You know what I mean? Yup, the stock market is going to crash very soon as well. And I'm talking about this with the global currency reset. My brother Remedy H actually camelback off of this right here. Yeah, I heard about that dumbass Harriet Tubman card that's making the Wakanda symbol. That's fucking stupid. Now check this out, right? You know what I mean? This is also dealing with that, right? They said the world's allied nations agreed on the fixed currency rate, which was sort of based on the global gold standard. The U.S. dollar was the currency that nations used to back their currency under this agreement. The reason for this was because the United States was in possession of possession of most of the world's gold supply at this, you know what I mean, at that time. They say America benefited greatly from this new currency system, and the dollar made its way into central banks around the world. They said in time we left the we left the fixed rate system. Richard Nixon stopped back in U.S. dollars with gold gold globally in 1971. This was known as the Nixon shock. Today, all the major currencies, float on the global market. While some things have changed, we're still on the remnants, of the Bretton Woods system. Many central banks still have the dollar in the reserves, and it remains in higher demand today. After the after the 2008 global meltdown, they said many have speculated that we are going to return to another gold standard. Y'all hear that? They said some believe that there will be another monetary system altogether. They said many armchair economists emerged to claim that some nations may even base their currency values on their resources. Why you think 8 African nations, are pretty much, kicking out France? They are coming up with their own currency over there in Africa in 8 countries backed up by the resources. That's what Muammar Gaddafi was trying to do over there with their monetary system. That's why he was killed. Now listen to this. They said the claim is that all currencies will revalue based on the country's assets. They said this will cause gold to skyrocket as people begin to seek a hedge of protection from depleting currency values. They said today at the global currency reset has become a major conspiracy theory.
My man.
You hear that shit?
Yo,
you hear that?
Yo, this is the thing.
You hear that shit?
Look.
That's that global currency reset. You hear that?
Because,
that's what we was confirming a couple days ago.
Exactly.
I knew you ran down for that.
Because all three was talking about that, and that confirmed everything that's going on is about to go down.
That's what he said a couple days ago.
Yeah, because they about to losing power.
Yep.
They have
See
no
that?
choice.
See that right there? This is the global currency reset. I'm confirming some deep shit right here. You feel me? Do y'all hear what I just read? When you ran down here, I knew it was.
Because I heard that, I'm like, hold up. Because that confirmed everything he
Matter of
told
fact,
us.
let me read this shit again, yo. Listen to this, yo. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start up here. Matter of fact, all right, let me find out where we start. All right, check this out, right? All right, they said like, matter of fact, I'm gonna start from the top a little bit.
Yeah.
They said right here, they said like the world leaders decided on the new global currency system. This led to the formation of global organizations like the International Monetary Fund and GATT, which later became the World Trade Organization. The world's allied nations agreed on a fixed currency rate, which was some sort of based on the global gold standard. The U.S. dollar was the currency that nations used to back their currency under this agreement. The reason for this was because the United States was in possession for most of the world's gold supply at that time. America benefited greatly from the new currency system, and the dollar made its way into central banks around the world. In time, we left the fixed rate system. Richard Nixon stopped backing U.S. dollars with gold globally in 1971. This was known as the Nixon shock. Today, all major currencies float on a global market. While some of these things have changed, we're still on the remnants of the Bretton Woods system. Many central banks still have the dollar in their reserve, and it remains in high demand today. After the 2008 global meltdown, many have speculated that we are going to return to another gold standard. Some believe that we will be in another monetary system altogether. Many armchair economists have emerged to claim that some nations may even base their currency values on their resources. The claim is that all currencies will revalue based on their country's assets. This will cause gold to skyrocket.
So, all right. I know they was buffering. I know they was buffering, man.
Yeah,
They was buffering.
yeah.
They was buffering. I hope everybody heard them the first time, though.
Hope y'all heard that.
Man.
I hope that y'all hear that. They said this will cause skyrocket as people begin to seek a hedge of protection from depleting currency values. They said today the global currency reset has become a major conspiracy theory that believes the dollar bill will crash. This theory proclaims that nations around the world will abandon the dollar. As a result, people have started to prepare for future dollar crashes. They invest in precious metals, buy foreign currencies, and become preppers of stockpile food. This conspiracy theory has become big business to selling different types of items that relates to a belief in any minute overnight dollar collapse. This belief system has come converts and also in nature. They said part of the belief system has its origin in its New Age philosophies, while other parts of this belief system are also tied into biblical prophecy. As a result, new converts are made all the time, and many people driven by the emotion in their worldview, rather than being driven by the economic advice and principles.
Okay.
That's the global currency reset I'm talking about.
So, like he said about Africa, Africa are a lot of like eight countries in Africa are leaving the Europeans alone and
Yup.
using everything on their own resources to make their own currency, just like Gaddafi wanted.
Yup.
So therefore, you tell me them ancestors not working. The ancestors are working hard, y'all.
Sheesh.
And they killed off Gaddafi, and Gaddafi still got the work done in the ancestral realm. So therefore, I just want to say that
Confirmation.
all that's confirmation. So they are losing power. Pretty much, this is what he's saying. That dollar ain't worth a goddamn anymore.
Nothing.
So your best bet is to save, put those dollars into investing into gold and silver. That's what your best bet is to start getting rid of that fiat currency and start putting it towards precious metals. You know what I'm saying? So I had to run back down here after I heard that
He hauled ass.
because the three of us, him and the Queen, we were all having a cipher about this information, and a good friend of the family pretty much confirmed it and gave us the green light per se. So now, before I even depart again, how many of y'all love the fact that he's coming out? Y'all need a collab channel. How many of y'all like the fact that the direction that Brother Miles is going? How many of y'all love the direction he's going right now? Because not too many YouTubers or so-called quote-unquote black YouTubers are saying the things that he's saying. They're still they're talking about celebrities. They're talking about unnecessary stuff. You know what I mean? He's talking about up-to-date things that's going on right now that they don't even talk about. My thing is support him on what he's saying. You know, give him credit because he's actually doing all of this research himself. You know, but it's like we all do it as collective whole. It's the three of us that we converse about all of this.
Right.
And he bring it back down to y'all when we talk about all of this.
They saying the dollar bill is finished.
Yeah, it's pretty much done.
Done.
Then
Oh shit.
And you know that the African brothers and sisters is listening to Gaddafi. Those 8 countries, they listened to Gaddafi, what he was doing. They still went through his plan anyway. You see what I'm saying? Because Gaddafi, when he was alive, he didn't consider himself an Arab. He considered himself a black man before he died. He said he was a black man. Okay, and that's the thing. The good old former President Obama had a lot to do with killing him off. But the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, his legacy still lived on. Now the only problem is the things that's going over there with the sisters and brothers in Libya. That's the issue that's going on out there. Um,
Oh my gosh. Woo.
it's so many things that we talk about, and he bring it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because he do the research.
Oh man. I
Let
got
me
some
see.
shit about some gold.
That's why we gotta do what we say we gotta do with the gold.
Yeah,
Um,
yo.
so you
Man.
gotta understand this, that everything that's happening, this brother is trying his best to bring forth to y'all so y'all know what's really going on.
Shit.
On the
Even New
planet.
York, they approved for their first regulated gold back token.
Y'all hear that? But
New, New York has first approved right here. Article I wrote. They approved their first regulated gold back token.
so yeah, so this is the stuff that we discuss and we converse about amongst the three of us. The collaborating channel that's already we just gotta work on it. We gotta get the laptop fixed first because we already got the collaborating channel already.
Holy shit.
Once the laptop get fixed, then we'll be on there more. And once we start
Oh.
getting our businesses like running, um,
Oh man.
so if anything,
Oh man.
another thing that's coming, he's gonna bring a lot of information about businesses that we're gonna be making investments in as well. And many of them, a couple of them, if not one of them, is black owned. So
That's right.
we gonna look out for that. Um, I recommend everybody on here
Oh
to
man.
start going into real estate investing.
That's right.
Real estate investing courses. It's time for our people to be educated
Real
on
talk.
how finances work and
Mm-hmm.
become financial literate, not illiterate. This is what what's his name, Doctor
Claude Anderson.
Claude Anderson was talking about. We have to go into that too. Dr. Claude Anderson been talking about this for years. We got
Yep.
to start being smart with our money
Yep.
because we make up $1.2 trillion of the U.S. economy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say it again. Okay, check it out. Dr. Claude Anderson said we as a people need to know and need to start owning wealth.
Yep.
We need to start owning wealth.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot be financially illiterate anymore.
Yep. They're talking about the U.S. dollar bill has fall, global recession, and all this other stuff.
Well,
Stock market crash.
see, Universal Star, I'm gonna share something with you. I'm gonna share something with you. Never, you control your own reality. You control your own reality. What we know this. Everything is going back to the rightful owners.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. The universe is working by okay, Universal Star, she a sister, that's the sister, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sister. Everything is going back into the favor of the divine feminine who created all, who's dealing with triple darkness and so on. Okay, I'm saying? So what's happening, they are losing power. This
Mm-hmm.
is their last go round. But
Yep.
here's the thing, you had 8 countries, like he said, that's leaving the colonizers alone and backing their country up by their own currency. A great sister to listen to, my dear Universal Star, is Dr. Mumbi.
Yep.
Dr. Mumbi, she's a great analyst on what's going on in Africa today, and also she's for the diaspora as well. I recommend that. And then the thing about it, Dr. Um Dr. Mumbi speaks on a whole lot of what's going on spiritually as well.
Mm.
Some people thought she was into Christianity. I stayed on her side, listened to her the whole time, and Dr. Movie was like, she just came out of nowhere and started saying, I'm not a Christian, I'm spiritual. She's going into the ancient African people that study our stuff, and they're telling her it's time, it's our time. That's what she's pretty much saying, it's our time. You know what I'm saying? Peace, Jasmine Virgo. She's saying it's our time. And what's going to happen, Dr. York spoke on this too. Dr. York said that Those that had the throne all this time about to lose it, but they're gonna go out with a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Dr. Mubi is on YouTube.
Yep.
She's great. She's a beautiful sister. She's a star seed. Trust me, she's a star seed. She's into crystals now. Everybody thought she was into Christianity, and she wasn't. She went through all of that, but then she branched out of it and started showing that the crystals and everything is our stuff too. Um, I've been talking about the Orishas numerous times on here about voodoo. I've been talking about going back into voodoo. Fairly, I've been talking about all of that. I've been talking about that for a long time. Brother Miles will tell you, I've been talking about we need to go back to our stuff the whole time, have I not? Ever
Mm-hmm.
since I've been on here, we need to go back to our sciences. We need to go back into everything. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to go back to all our practices. You say you practice all that? Good. That means, guess what? By you practicing all of that, Universal Star, you should already know that it's our time. That NWO stuff, we are the NWO. We been the Illuminati, know it or not. We all have. The word Illuminati means enlightened ones.
Illuminate. You shining.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Ahmad. Dr. York did link all the ancient civilizations to Shambhala, which is the inner earth. Think about that. Let that sink in. The inner earth. See, Universal Star, see, she know. So everything you've been studying and you've been practicing, it says it's our time. You just confirmed it.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, we are the ones.
Right.
We came back to make sure this is going to be cleared up.
Mm-hmm.
Many of us are stars children. You are angelic beings living a human experience, and you're coming into your gifts. You're coming into it. This is why Brother Miles do the research to wake everybody up and let y'all know what time it is. You know
I
what I'm
just
saying?
read how their system is pretty much done. The global currency reset, they pretty much is over.
And
It's finished.
Universal Star, man, you need to. Oh, she's already a mod. That's good. See,
Right.
she already said she need the confirmation because she already know it's our time. She confirmed that she know it's our time, and she
Mm-hmm.
said she practiced voodoo and all of that. She practiced all of that. This is how you know our star children are one of the same, come from the same star system. You know what I'm saying? And Ahmad, I'm familiar with Dr. York. I know exactly what you mean by Shambhala, so on, the Anunnaki, Anu, Inky, Enlil, Ninti. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. Arishtagal, I'm familiar with them. I'm familiar with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm also familiar with the Hindu deities like Vishnu, uh, um, Vishnu. You also have, I forgot the one, the Monkey King. I forgot his name. Him. I'm used to. I can't name all of them offhand. Kali. I'm familiar with a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm familiar with a lot of them. I know a whole lot of stuff. I just don't be telling about it. It's not. It's too big for YouTube. I'm not going to go into all of that. There's a lot of things I want to share, but I can't share right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Universal Star, this is what I'm here for. I've been jumping on board. You know what I'm saying, with Brother Miles. She said her ears is ringing out loud. I think that's what she said. It's been confirmed because she needed the confirmation. Yeah, Kali means blackness, of course. That the blackness is dealing with the divine feminine, the great mother goddess herself. You know what I'm saying? The great mother goddess herself who sent us down here to do what we came here to do. You know what I mean? And she go by 10,000 names and 10,000 titles. You know what I'm saying? I can go on for days for that. You know what I mean? But this is why I ask Brother Miles a lot of times if I can just allow, come on here every now and then and break some stuff down because it's information that everybody's not ready for. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not ready for this. Let's just be 100. Everybody that look like us are not ready for this. They still waiting for Jesus to come back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, somebody said, Brother Miles, please get your channel back up. Okay, backup channel. I'll get your backup channel. Um, and now what we have to go into the Universal Source. Since you said you practice these practices, these ancient practices, you should be one of the ones that should give out a chance to teach them if you're a priestess in it, so you can also help our star children, so we can get everything lined up. Because when you start helping our other star children, we help out each other. Watch how the process move faster. See, Brother Miles is putting the information out there. Now it's time for us to start doing what we got to do. Oh, you do teach? You should. You know what, Brother Miles? You should even ask her. Could she call? Could you have an interview with her on here so she can put herself out there. She teaches that. She teaches those practices. But you know what? We're open to everything. You know what, Brother Miles? You might want to give her your email.
Yeah, she got my email. Free Thinker put up the links.
Um,
Put up the links for me to my email and for the support Free Thinker.
yeah, and
She'll put up the information.
Universal Star. You can also reach. You can email me too. Okay, my email is Brandon Forte 48 at gmail.com. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm gonna say it again, Brandon Forte 48 at gmail.com. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, whomever want to reach out. You know what I'm saying? So we can go ahead and get this thing moving. And the only reason why a lot of people don't listen, I don't want to hold up too much. Only reason why a lot of people don't listen is because it's not their time, sister. So keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? You gotta speak to the ones that want to listen, that want to collaborate and get this work done. Somebody said E5 is about cause and effect, just like Buddhism and Christianity. Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And Monique Hill, right, they're gonna be the ones that's left behind. So, you know what I'm saying? We all here to make sure we network, but Brother Mouse is on here building this platform up so everybody can connect. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what your spiritual background is, it's time to put those to the side and work on the matters at hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You see, he got the big smile on his face because he see that all this stuff is coming into fruition. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, love this brother, love the platform. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Keep on building. I'm gonna say my email again, Brandon Forte 48 at gmail.com. So feel free, whoever want to email. I'm here to, me and Brother Miles are going to be collaborating even more. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for the collaborating channel that we've been working on for everybody that's going to be on there for us in our family. And it's going to be different topics, different things going on. We're working on some things. All right? Yes, that's my email right there. Free Thinker, that's my email. Feel free to drop in and I'll see what I can do. I might even send some video links of different teachers like Bobby Hemmett and so on. You know. So on that note, I'm out. Peace. If any questions that you want to ask, Brother Miles, prefer like dealing with us, we got it. And me and him will collaborate that and talk about it. Keep on doing it, man.
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. That's like I'm glad I read that about that. You know what I mean? But to y'all about the global currency reset and stuff like that, man. Because these are things that they're not really talking about all over the media and stuff like that. And that's why we say it's best to start getting start to like dealing with like precious metals like gold and silver and stuff like that. Even I'm sorry, even the central banks, they gold buying spree. They actually like doing all of this as far as they buying gold. They talking about, how this economy, like, they're talking about like a lot of things, man, that is happening. But we, it's just to let you know right there, man, that we are really seeing these things are like, changing. We are seeing the change, though, that are taking place on so many levels. And all of these things have been, prophesied. They have been shown to us. We've seen it in movies. We've seen a lot of these things, but a lot of people were asleep. But, as I said before, man, we're going to continuously to keep on dropping. I mean, to those of them, who get it, they get it. To those of them, they don't, because we got to understand going forward, all of our people are not going to make it. Everybody is not going to make it. So, we just have to be very realistic about that. We have to be optimistic and realistic about it, and we just have to understand that we at that time that many people are not going to hear this information. If they miss it, I mean, there's no saving them. You can't save everybody. All right, okay. All right, okay, babe, yeah.
Let Universal Star know who your parent is.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her know.
Let her know who my parent is. I got so many things I want to tell that sister, man. There's a lot of things I want to tell that sister, man. There's a lot of things I want to say.
All right, bet. You know what I mean? It's just yeah, man. It's just like so many things. So many things that we are seeing, man. But if you ask me, I'm glad that we are living in this time frame. because we are finally at that time where we are seeing, many things take place on our planet that's, we know that now it's finally going back to the rightful owners. It's going back. These old systems are done. We are looking at a system of, parasites who has been parasitic on our planet. We are seeing the end of them. We are seeing the end of their system. We are seeing everything come into fruition and change amongst us. And it's a really great time to be excited about. I'm really excited about this time frame. I've long waited for this day. I'm not afraid of it. We're not afraid of it. But, it's just, yeah, man, it's no looking back. We waking up at the right and proper time. And I'm glad that we are, and I'm glad that we are seeing it. And, this has been an amazing journey. Yep. So, yeah, I'm gonna jump off here for a little minute. Get something to eat for real. It's been another great live stream. I'm glad I brought this out and also talk about the global currency reset and many other things. And like I said, to support the channel, Free Think has the links up to the PayPal, www.paypal.me/bmouse84, and also Cash App at cash.me/$bmouse8, and also Instagram at bmouse410, and also the email address is brandonmiles410 at yahoo.com to support the channel. Oh yeah, before I go, that's another thing I want to talk about before I go. We are watching these people beef one another in the White House. They are a house divided right now. They are a house divided right now. So don't get caught up in the politics. Just sit back and watch sit back and watch the game. Don't get in the game because you don't got a horse in this race. Do what my man Dr. Phil Valentine told us. He said, just sit back and watch the game. They are beefing amongst each other in the house. Yup, they two wings of the same bird, but they are beefing right now in the White House. You know what I mean? Exactly. Thank you, Quentin Miller. Get your popcorn ready. Do not get involved in the politics. Just sit back and just watch them because they are fighting amongst each other. They are a house divided right now. Do not get involved.
And also, a lot of scandals are going to start coming out where a lot of them going to get locked up too, because a lot of things that's going to be revealed. Yeah, that's my email. And that just watch everything. Everything gonna be revealed. A lot of revelations gonna come about. A lot of scandals. A lot of everything that's gonna start coming up. A lot of treasons. A lot of everything that's gonna start popping up. Another thing is, Brother Miles, who is your parent though? I just want to.
Elegua.
Okay, Elegua is his parent, Universal Star, and his mother is
Oya.
There you go. I just wanted to share that with the sister Universal Star. Oshun and Shango is mine. That's why I'm also rocking Shango's, one of his colors, his bracelet. So, on that note, y'all, listen to the brother. Listen to the brother. Listen to the brother. You see, look, she got the mouths wide open, like, wow, yeah. It's a lot of things that's going on in the spirit realm, and that's why it start taking place. So, on that note, I said I was going to be gone, but I had to come back because this brother he got me all excited now. Got me excited. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And, how can I put it? When it come down to the Queen Mother of the Universe, the 10,000 names that she have, one of them is Oshun, and then go into other things. I want to say, she said she's coming to be more. Another thing I want to say is that it's time for us to take back everything. And y'all have a grand day.
And like I said, don't get involved in the political thing. Watch as the selection come up. The selection. You know what I mean? The selection, not the election, but really the selection. You feel me? Just watch real closely how things are going to take place. It's going to be a lot of things being revealed around that time frame, and it's going to get real interesting. So, you know what I mean? So, like I said, you don't got a horse in this race. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back and just watch things unfold because it's really, really back and it's really unfolding. You feel me? So, I'm going to jump off of here, fam. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all popcorn ready because things are going to unfold even more. Like I said, to support the channel. Like I said, if you want to Follow me on Instagram, bmouse410. Support the channel, Cash App at cash.me/$bmouse8. Any amount is appreciated. PayPal at www.paypal.me/bmouse84. Free Thinker has the links up, and also for my email addresses right there. All donations appreciated. Got articles and stuff like that. When we talk about, hit me up. All right. One love once again. Peace.